Started making some content on it, and then I started lagging out loads on it, so it was an unenjoyable experience again. So I've had to stop. I didn't do any weed for like 2 bloody weeks. Obviously, I only use it for sleep. People remember that I use it to sleep. Yeah. So when I was busy at night, it was keeping my mind busy, so I didn't have that like mini urge you might get now and again. And within about 3 days of playing the game, I had no urges at all. So no, I'm not an addict. Do you know what I mean? So it's a sleep thing. I've done it on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and last night, and I've slept like a normal human being would sleep. You know, probably slept more than a normal human being. Probably getting like nearly 12 hours. You know, whereas I could get that. I could get 12 hours in the past. Let's say maybe on a Saturday. You know, I could wake up at 12. You know, especially if you've had a few beers on a Friday night or something like that. I might not wake up till bloody 1 in the afternoon the next day. Like, do you know what I mean? So that's like a 12-hour thing, and I don't get that unless I do that stuff. But hey, it is what it is. We're back. We're doing some food here. We might start doing a jigsaw because we can't play our game because we're lagging. So I need something to do. Keeps me busy, you know. I was getting close to, what was it? So I'd uploaded some videos and I was starting to think about volunteering for something. There was a few things I could do. One of them might have something to do with editing. But obviously if I'm not playing the game, I'm not editing, I don't want to edit. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to edit just for other people. I want to edit for myself. That's where you get your excitement, don't you? Do you know what I mean? So you get your excitement for learning new things when you do things for yourself. Does that make sense? We've all got to go to work and do, sometimes we've got to do things we don't like doing, but at the beginning you have fun, don't you? You know what I mean? So you start off with editing stuff you want to edit, which gives you fun and enjoyment, and then maybe you go and take that and you take those skills that you've learned from the enjoyment that you've had of doing what you want to do for you. You can now take that skill and easily implement it and get somebody to pay you to do it for them. Do you know what I mean? So we were thinking about that, but there's also something else I was thinking about doing. Something more physical. But obviously, I'm quite sensitive, so the physical thing would be helping people, and I wouldn't want to be around people, and then I'd get upset. Do you know what I mean? So that was the other thing. I was trying to fight the urge. How do you explain it? You want to help somebody, but you'll get upset because you know they're struggling. So it's hard to be in that environment and come home with it and forget it. I'm not one that you can easily. I can shut things off. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it's just. Is it something I want to do? It's probably something I'm designed for, to help people, but is it something I really want to do? Am I going to be sitting there worrying about somebody all night long? You know what I mean? I've had it on my stream in the past. I've had kids come on my game and all that night and they're having problems, and I talk to them and I worry about them when I'm not there. Do you know what I mean? When they're not there. So if I did that as a volunteering thing, I might be worrying all the fucking time. So that's why we're talking about the editing thing, because that's less emotional for me. I've had enough emotional turmoil the last 15 years. My life's getting better now. Maybe I'm not allowed to play the game I want to play. But we know we're not an addict. That's great. It helps me sleep. It does. Sadly, that's the THC part. I've been researching it. The THC is what helps you sleep. That's the drowsy bit. The other one is not to help you sleep. But we got some other stuff here. We've got something called Sodorma tablets. What are they? Valerian. And something's in there to help you sleep. But it was working. I was 2 weeks in. Never did any weed. I only urged it 3 days. Because who's not going to urge something you've done every night of the week for? I thought we was having extra technology problems then. My treadmill's broke. My game's lagging out on me again. What else? My kettle's broke. Anything else? Can't think. That's it. No. So I thought it was another technology problem, but no, it's alright. I accidentally pressed the timer on it. And we've eaten. We never had meat. We eat meat 3 times in 14 days. And since I've stopped playing the game, I've had a chicken sandwich Friday, a beef burger Saturday, might be the other way around. I had a veggie wrap last week, and I've had chips 5 times since I stopped playing the game. It's our first attempt of having a salad, and we're having some meatless sausages because they're actually nice. It's not as if I'm suffering by eating these things. They are fucking nice, and I don't give a fuck if I swear. They are fucking nice people. Alright? Dee. I ain't got decent glasses on. Hello. Is it Ken? Kenish, how are you? Do you have a Christmas? No, I don't do Christmas, bud. Do. Hi, Robert Manakami. Beep. No, I don't. Sorry. I haven't been on here for a while, so sorry. Don't recognise you, bud. Don't do Christmas. We don't celebrate Christmas. We don't, whatever you call it. We just get involved in it because you got to get involved in it. But hello, Robert. You probably changed your name. I would have recognised anybody who would have that as their name at the end. So, because it's close to my postcode, I would always remember that. Christmas is for consumers. I'm not a consumer. Fluffy hair. So we got 9th of December. We got one day. We bought that last week, but never mind. So we're probably going to start doing a jigsaw on here. If we can't play our game and we're lagging out, we might as well do something else. We'll do our jigsaw or something. Give me something to do, maybe. Well, it depends, you know what I mean? No, I don't remember. Kenish. No, I don't do Christmas. Don't do it. Don't do Christmas, sorry. Right, so that's that done. Mushrooms. Let's get the mushrooms on the go. Drink some kaffir milk. Give me a sup of white beard. George, I have a shaver. I got that new shaver, but I didn't put much detail into it. I just kind of went over it. Put a bit of detail in it. I could probably tidy it up a bit. What am I doing? Mushrooms. We bought some chicken. Genuinely, we weren't doing any meat. We did it like 3 times in 14 days. And I think it was, I don't know, it's like, didn't have a steak. I had my first steak yesterday in 3 weeks. I bought the steak, when was it? Middle of last week in the intention of like a treat, because I didn't really have meat for like 2 weeks. Or something just different to eat. Obviously trying to avoid carbs. That means I can't have pasta. That means I can't have rice. So that's the chicken curry gone out of the way. That was what was it called? What did they call it? Beef lasagna? Is that what they call it? Lasagna? I'm not sure what you call it. Spaghetti bolognese, something like that. I can't have things like that because of the spaghetti. So obviously, if you eat meat and you don't have carbs, you're still doing, what do they call it? Carnivore or something. Not that I want to do carnivore, but at least I'm not having carbs. So, but obviously with the stuff, I've had a couple of packs of crisps now. We tried these last night. Sweet plantain chips. They're a bit oily, I'd say. A little bit oily. But they're alright, considering as they're good for you. So, they're just a little bit oily. Let's put it that way. Now is that done? Is that done? Is that done? Mushrooms, baby. And we bought some of this. First time we bought bread in weeks. Garlic and herb. Flame baked folded flatbreads. Oh, let's have a look. What questions it gonna ask then, you people? I wonder if it's got anything poignant towards me. Oh, it went. Damn. I was gonna send the question. It's like a questionnaire. I didn't make it. It comes out with a random question. Never mind, we missed it. So, right. Mushrooms. We bought some fruit to get back on the fruit a little bit, but not too much. Some of our joints were not hurting as much. That was one thing I noticed. And we were exercising, but the treadmill broke. So I just don't want. My intention was to buy. My next treadmill was going to be a good one, but if I'm moving or leaving, I don't want to spend any money. Like 150 quid is about a range for an electric treadmill, and I don't want to spend it. So. We did try and play our game. We did try and get into the editing and all that, like, but it looks like we're getting a fucking van and getting the fuck out of Dodge. Good bump skin. Unless they release some game that I want to play. There's just no games out there. They're so monetary ran now. There's no actual good games, you know what I mean? Years ago, you had good games, you know what I mean? And the game companies hated the fact that they were good because you were playing them all the time and you weren't buying their number 2 title, you weren't buying their number 3. So they've obviously worked out that they can turn the shit off now because you can't get your own servers. Do you know what I mean? You can't mod the games anymore, so they took all that away. I think Fortnite you can mod, but I don't like Fortnite. So. I think it's like somebody who watches football for say 20 years of their life, and then all of a sudden you take their football away from them, and then they can only watch rugby every night. They're just not gonna be very excited about it towards at the beginning. Give them a couple of years being forced onto the rugby, they'll probably start watching the rugby. Do you know what I mean? Because that's all that's available. But for me, it was 2 weeks of no weed, 2 weeks of exercise, 2 weeks of no meat, 2 weeks of. I was even trying to meditate. What else was I doing? Yoga, but only for my liver. Press-ups, my dumbbells, uploading content. I was positive member of society. Useful. I was useful. Right, so we'll leave that there. We'll leave that there, and we'll leave that there. Now we're back on here, fucking cooking tea in the kitchen. I wasn't going to stream this, but I thought to myself I might end up just making chips because I got a bag of chips left. I bought them again. I threw one away and I've gone and bought another one. But I thought, well, because it's making the salad takes a bit of time. So if I sit on here, I'll make the salad on the camera. And then I'll end up doing it. Because there's a reason for me to stand in here because I'm chatting to this. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, I want to sit down. What's the easiest way to start your food and go and sit down? Just put the oven on, put your chips in it, put your meat in it, and then fucking sit down, go back and then eat it. Do you know what I mean? Well, this is making me stay in here to do me salad. There's method in my madness. Is that the correct way of saying it? I think I said it the right way. We've been sleeping very well for fucking Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. We weren't going to do it last night, but I thought, well, I'm sat here, I can't play a game, so fuck it, I'm going to go sleep. Ah, shit, we didn't buy the mushrooms. It's because they keep selling out of the shiitake mushrooms that I like. So I forgot to get them from the other spot. Oh, bum. We got our chips out. Fucked it all up. Never mind. Fucked it up, people. We got our chips. Oh well. Good intentions. We made a mistake. We've been made to worry about some stuff, so my brain wasn't quite with it. I reminded myself they haven't got any shiitakes. I got to walk over there and get that one. And as I was going over there, I noticed something in the corner of my eye, and then I fucking walked past what I needed. Never mind. Never mind. Right, let's take the sausages out. Definitely weren't gonna have chips. I only eat it because it's lazy. It's lazy food. It's easy to do, isn't it? Fuck. Can't beat that. Well, at least I went for a walk today. At least I went for a walk, people. Let's have a pineapple. Kill some of that shit in my colon. Colon's been doing a tiny little bit better, but I've obviously been eating shit, haven't I? So, the weekend. So, I can gurgle. I'm gurgling when I'm let down. I've noticed it. But obviously you're in a quiet situation when you're let down. So, I can feel the gurgling. Hear it. But I'm eating shit. For 4 nights. It might be 5 nights. It might have been Thursday night as well. I don't know. Jones. Just having dinner. My dinner. I was gonna have a salad and mushrooms, but I haven't got mushrooms. Get on here. Miles Jones. Baby. Oh. Okay, numbers, man. Oh, just gonna give myself a thumbs up. Oh dear. 3 and 4, man. It's that number of spirituality, isn't it? Can't believe I got to eat chips. I don't even like them. I like mushrooms. Fuck. Back in a minute. I'm going to see if they got any. Because I don't like chips. It's just a habit. It's just a habit. I was brought up to eat chips, and I realised I don't actually like them. But it takes you to stop doing them to realise you don't actually like them. I'm gonna go over the road, get some chips, get some mushrooms. They're only cheap though, so they're not actually that healthy. Right. Keys, money, shoes. Mushrooms. They're not very good ones, but they're mushrooms. Get me a knife and fork into that. I genuinely don't like chips. Brainwashed as a kid, eh? When I was trying to quit chips, I was like, fucking hell, it's probably harder. I found it harder than weed, harder than coffee. You know what I mean? I thought, how am I going to manage to go 5 nights, 7 nights a week without this certain food on my plate? You know what I mean? And then, but about a week, 2 weeks was it? I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I do this before? It's all in the mind, isn't it? It's all in the mind. Me, people have you seen put chips in an oven and pull them out and they're not even like, do you know what I mean? I literally don't like chips. It's like booze as well. I drank booze probably 4 nights a week. No, 3 nights a week, I'd say. And then it turned into sort of 7 nights a week because I worked in a business that had booze on tap. So it was around me all the time. As soon as you break those habits, it goes. So, coffee, I quit coffee for ages. Didn't miss that, you know. But obviously with lack of sleep, you want to drink a coffee. Well, it is what it is. Number 9, eh? End of a cycle, baby. Let's go. 4 + 6 = 10 = 1. It means a beginning, baby. Let's go. Do 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 do. Right, we've got to try and chuck these chips away without burning my hand. Okay. It might be a bit hot for my hand. See that? No chips! Genuinely don't like them. I just do them when I'm lazy. I go over to Chippy and what do you call it? Takeaway. That's the only reason I was lazy. I can't be fucked. I'm just going to go over there. I did have a veggie wrap over there a couple of times and it's just like, fuck this. I can't keep having a veggie wrap. So, I'll, what do I have? I think I had a burger one night. Come on. Are you going to heat up properly? Your kettle's broke as well. 120 quid Ninja. Don't waste your money on it, people. It's crap. Gone again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fucking thing. Come on. Ka-ching! What we got going on here then? Hey man, what's for dinner? It's all good, baby. My life's getting fantastic. Amazing. We might have a broken treadmill. We might not be allowed to play the game we want to play. But my life's getting amazing, baby. Done that. That's for later. That's for later. We're going to have one of them sandwich wraps, whatever we call it. Fuck it. That. is rubbish. That is rubbish. Put that in there. Got to throw all my crap away. Lived out of a takeaway the weekend. More rubbish. We get somebody to talk to on there as well. I only have one new person on my ever stream. I streamed 2 weeks and I only have one new person to talk to. The rest of them were just some people that I used to play with years ago. So, well, at least on here I get to talk to some new people. Move me crystals. Pulling the airs out. We got a jigsaw we can do. I brought the board in here ages ago. I was going to do it, and then I thought I'd just try and do my game, you know, upload on my game and all that. Like, I started lagging out again. It's impossible. I don't want to be sitting there moaning about lag again. Do you know what I mean? It ruins your content, you know. It ruins your joy. Ruins how you can play. It ruins your content, because people do need to see you play well, because it's a very ego ran world. If you're not playing well, they won't watch you because they don't think you're good. Do you know what I mean? Don't understand how they think that way, because most of the coaches in the world, the best coaches in the world when it comes to football, do you know what I mean, weren't very good at football. Do you know what I mean? So that's the ones you should be listening to, you know. So it doesn't mean if you're not actually able to do it with your body. Well, I'm lagged, so I can't do it because of the lag. Doesn't mean the brain is not working. Do you know what I mean? Right, we've got to chuck the milk away. We had a feeling that something didn't taste right this morning, but I thought it was my taste buds. So let's get rid of that milk. It's not milk, it's oat milk. Well, I just say milk. I suppose it is milk, isn't it? But it's not milk. I don't recommend it because it's got oil in it. But I wanted to quit milk. I was on a spiritual awakening at the time, and I wanted to quit milk. It was not that big of a deal, and I seen what they did to the cows, so I was like, fuck it then, alright then. I'm still eating the odd chicken now and again. I have the odd egg now and again. I have the rare steak now and again. Quit pork. Basically quit lamb. I have lamb. First time in 6 months, literally 2 weeks ago. Or a week ago, I can't remember what it was. Beef I could quit easy as well, because I've literally, if it weren't for those steaks trying to replace the gammon steak, I'd be alright. Or those things I used to get on from Asda, the one that doesn't stock any of my shit anymore. Like the skewers were lush, the round things were lush, the toad and mule was lush. There was a sandwich meat in there I would eat, but they don't do that anymore. That is like non-meat, you know, vegetarian, whatever you call it. It's not that hard to get away from it, but obviously you've got to have the stuff in stock to be able to eat it. So. Do 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 do. Right, let's get that in. Is what it is, baby. 4 plus 6 equals 10, 1 equals new beginning. Let's go, baby. Let's go. One day they'll bring a game out that I enjoy, that I don't lag out on. the game that I was playing 3 months ago, they're re-releasing it on the 17th, but controller players were a bit overpowered on it. Let's just say that the aim assist was a bit strong. So, which one's this? That one I got to throw. That one I got to keep. That game, I can already see it being. It's going to be a bit of a silly game. It's not going to be very competitive because there's portals. They got portals in the game, and once you figure out where the portals are, you can just get behind somebody without them figuring it out. Once I figure that out, it'd be silly. Do you know what I mean? I know that's not got very much longevity because it'd just be too overpowered. I like to. A lot of people just like to win and be the winner. I like to be challenged. Do you know what I mean? I like the challenge. And when games are too easy, you know, that would be too easy. If I learned that portal stuff, it'd be. I wouldn't have to walk around anymore. I'd just jump in that portal, come out that one, shoot him, go back in that portal, go back to that one. One over there, I'll go in that portal, I'll go into that one, come out that portal and shoot him that one. I won't have to move. It'd be like very tedious. Do you know what I mean? It'd be tedious. It's not something you can spend every night of the week doing. It'd be like it's more tedious than watching TV. Channel switcher. Figure something out. We've got the jigsaw there anyway. We've got the jigsaw. The movies. The jigsaw. I did enjoy doing this actually. One of my highlights of my day was cooking my tea. Can many people say that? Some people say, are you a chef? I don't actually enjoy this, but I enjoy the streaming part and chatting to somebody while you're cooking your food because it takes your mind off of the boring, tedious thing. It's like washing up. You know, when I was washing up a few times, some people are on it, help me wash up. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to do this. You know what I mean? I'm so drained. I can't play in the game. I can't do this. You know what I mean? And this is broke. That's broke. This is broke. That's broke. My rent's too high, you know what I mean? Let's get a van, you know, a lot of yo-yoing, no stability, do you know what I mean? So, I am glad. This will help me eat healthy, as long as I start streaming my food cooking again. At least I'm eating healthy. That's a step back into what I want to do, and somehow. This is bloody boiled this time. Crap kettle. Don't buy it. I bought it because it was stainless steel. I had the different temperatures on it and I had a hold temperature, which I thought would be good for me. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I want stuff now. I'm a little bit impatient to get it. So if I want to have a coffee, I don't like to wait for it to be boiled. So I can press it and keep its heat while I go over the shop. Silly little things like that can like help me. I want to do things, you know what I mean? Like anybody who tried to play games when you were a kid on what was it called? Commodore. What do we have? A Commodore 64. And you had to press the play button on the tape, and then it would take like there was a counter on it, and you'd have to wait. You knew how long that tape took to load, so it would be like 350 on the counter, and you'd be like, "Oh, come on, hurry up!" Bit like that, but with a kettle. What's that? Melanie? Let's go, Melanie. Your life shit, is it, mate? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hope it gets better for you in the new year. Mine's getting better, buddy. Everything's working out for me. Oh yeah, baby. It's gonna be a good life, baby. When you sort your shit out, yours will get better too, bud. Put me gloves away. Let me little cozy gloves away. See you in a bit, Melanie. Melanie, 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 Melanie. Melanie's still here. Must be because I keep talking. Melanie, 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 Melanie. Don't you like my freedom? Freedom? Don't you like my freedom of speech? My freedom? My freedom? Dum 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 dum. Hello, Melanie. Melanie, Melanie, Melanie. How's it going, Melanie? You still here, Melanie? Listening to my freedom of speech, baby? You still here, mate? How's it going, bud? You're making my day, mate. Thanks very much, Melanie. Melanie. How's it going, Melanie? You can watch me enjoy my life. Melanie. How's it going, Melanie? Do you like my freedom of speech? Melanie, Melanie, oh, 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 Melanie. Melanie, Melanie, oh, 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 Melanie. Melanie, Melanie. How's it going, Melanie? How's it going, Melanie? Melanie, Melanie. How's it going, Melanie? Melanie, Melanie. How's it going, Melanie? How's it going, Melanie? Melanie, Melanie. How's it going, Melanie? Don't you like my freedom of speech there, Melanie? Melanie, 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 don't you like my freedom of speech? Melanie, Melanie, don't you like my freedom of speech? Melanie, 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 Melanie. Sorry, I'm trying to read your name, but I got my glasses. I'm so sorry. Melanie, Melanie, don't you like my freedom of speech? What's that? It's a big smile, bitch. My life is amazing. Everything works out for me. Everything is amazing. My life is fantastic. Oh baby. We need to do a slight micro tidy up. We just realised how bad it is. Melanie, 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 Melanie still there? Melanie, Melanie, How's it going, Melanie? How's it going, Melanie? What's the matter, Melanie? What's the matter, Melanie? Melanie, 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 Melanie. Melanie, Melanie with an M, a big M. A big M for Melanie. 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 Do you like my singing? Singing for you. Singing your name. You should be proud. Melanie with a big M. Poof. Melanie goes. Right. So that's. I'll go over here so we get into the mood to do it again. We probably won't, if I'm honest. That can go there. That. Put it in the fridge. Right. Anything else? What's that there? That goes in my freezer. Melanie, Melanie. You are. We are what we are, aren't we? Eh? Until we're willing to work on ourselves and try and change, we ain't going to change, are we? I'm willing to change. I'm willing to work on myself. One day you will be too, Melanie. Starting to look a bit more normal, but it's not quite normal. We're trying Valerium. It's herbal. Still got Big M. Big M. Big M's still in the channel. What are you doing, Big M? Big M. Why are you still here, Big M? Ran out of my decent stuff, so I've had to buy some, what would you call it? Can't think of the word. Standby stuff. This is the standby stuff. It's not very nice. But it's got a bit of caffeine in it. See you later, Melanie. See you later, Big M. Big M. See you later. See you later, Big M. Oh. Big M. See you later, 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 Big Melanie. Not meaning that you're that way, you know. You want to be big, you can be big. You want to be small, you can be small. I'm somewhere in between now because I did a keto diet and I lost a shitload of weight. You know what I mean? I didn't even do it to lose weight, but I realised how much weight I lost. Even somebody saw me the other day and said, "Fuck me, you've lost a lot of weight." I don't notice it. See that? So I haven't got a mirror. I've got like a little crappy mirror. That's about it. You know. I don't spend all my time looking in the mirror, seeing what. The only time I notice what I look like is on here. You know what I mean? Hello there, Kenish. How are you, bud? Nice. We've got somebody nice to chat to. Nice one. Do. They picked the wrong ones to try and troll. I tell you. I'm a master. I'm a master at fucking dealing with dickheads. That really doesn't taste very nice, but we've got to put up with it, I suppose. Never mind. And it cost a bloody fortune. We went in a proper organic shop. Oh, baby. So I don't know what we're going to fucking do now, people. Literally, as soon as I started playing the game, within 3 nights I was off the weed. Within 3 nights my urges for the stuff went, because I wasn't really into it. Obviously my body's used to it from my sleep. Do you know what I mean? So that was happening. 3 days, boom, didn't even think about it. I was like thinking, how long have I not done it for now then? It was like 10 days, I couldn't work it out. I literally just stopped tracking it, you know what I mean? When you've got like nothing to do, you know what I mean? To fill your brain up, you know what I mean? You start thinking of the stuff that you're not doing. Oh, I've got to try and quit this. Oh, I've got to quit that. Oh, whatever, you know what I mean? How many days have you not had a cigarette? It's been 22 hours. What are you on about? 22 hours. Once you find something you enjoy and you do it, you don't think about time. Time's just a construct. Doesn't control your life in any way. The only thing you need it for is the daylight to grow things and the night time to get your ass to sleep so you can have some energy for the next day. I don't follow time. Burnt me sausages. Not quite. But it's close. Are you in England? Yes, sadly. Much rather be in a sunny country. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a bit cold out. I need to exercise, and I usually ride my bike, but obviously riding your bike now when it's a bit colder, and obviously it rains a little bit more this time of the year, makes it a little bit awkward to do the riding of a bike. So, do-do-do-do, doodle-doo-doo, doodle-doo-doo, pshh. Is this the one I got to throw away or the one I got to keep? I think that's the one I got to throw away. Right, let's keep that one there. Right, let's have a look. (31st to the 12th). That's the one I got to keep. Got to keep that one. Tell me I've got a bloody runny nose. Got a runny nose. No problem having long hair. Oh yeah. Things are getting better, baby. I get so many good signs. Might be lagging on the game. Cal might be broke. Treadmill might be broke. I get fucking good signs, people. Everything's gonna be alright. Family are safe. I am safe. Things are working out. Things are getting better. Kabumski, kabumski, kabumski. I can't even say the word anymore. As long as I keep the food out of me tough don't hurt. That's a bonus. Right, man? So we still got a tough at the moment. It's all good. That's a good thing. We've been practicing eating over here. It's only rarely we do eat over here. It's all good, baby. Everything's gonna be alright. We need some drums. So we put that in the bin? No. We will put that in the fridge though. That gives me a bit more space. We'll put that on top. So we're going to have a sandwich later with that garlicky stuff. Our chocolate intake's been pretty good. Even though we've done some of that stuff, we've been eating a protein chocolate bar. So it's got less sugar in it. Obviously it's going to have some carbs in it, but my mentality is don't suffer. As long as you're cutting down on something, you're doing all right. You know what I mean? It's when you suffer on the fucking diets and all that shit. That's just like not going to be, what's the right word? You're not going to be consistent. When something's hell, you're really looking forward to the final moment to get back to being what you had before. And that isn't no good. That's a yo-yo. Do you know what I mean? The mushrooms replacing the chips were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Such a simple thing like that. The bigger the mushroom, the better as well. Obviously, don't buy the portobellos, but the bigger the mushroom, you've got a knife and fork action going on your mushroom. And then you're eating it. You know what I mean? It takes time, intention. It's more filling in the brain. So you don't understand how it all works. Your subconscious works involved in it as well. It's like when people say that they love this food, I couldn't eat that. That's because you're brought up on it. That's all it is. A billion Chinese people eat rice. We don't all eat rice. Do you know what I mean? It's where you are, what you eat. You are what you eat. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Fruit. We didn't put the fruit away. We were gonna try and keep it in our eye line, so then we might nibble on it. So we're gonna leave the blueberries out because we've not had blueberries for a while, and they're quite detoxing. So put the pineapple down there. It's all good, baby. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. An organic blueberry. They're nice, juicy, quite dense. Don't eat too many, ruin my teeth. Gotta keep it on my mushrooms. They get too small, I've ruined it. I'm going for a walk tomorrow as well. We didn't ride our bike today. We'll walk tomorrow. treadmill's broke, so it kind of ruined my little momentum I had going. I was doing 3-minute run, 2.5 to 3-minute run, then a 2.5 to 3-minute walk while I was watching a YouTube video. You don't realise you're doing it. When you got to go to a gym, don't get me wrong, if you go to a gym, sometimes you do the gym because you're forced yourself to go there, so you've got to do it, you know what I mean? But when you're at home, it's not easy to exercise. But if you put something on the TV, I'm sitting there many times watching a YouTube video, and I think it's 20 minutes. I've sat here for 15 minutes of it, paid attention to it, and I could have been stood on a treadmill. So that's the only slight annoyance of me treadmill breaking. Big Melanie was back with a big M. Big Melanie with a big M. Big Melanie with a freaking big M. Come back for more, didn't you, eh? Well, we definitely prove we're not an addict on that stuff. Literally, within 3 nights, I was off of it. Literally, in 3 nights, I was off of it. It's just the sleep bit. It's just sitting there like all night long. You need to go sleep, you need to go sleep, and you can't. There was one day I did it because I was stressed and it was 9 a.m. and I just, fuck it, I got to go sleep. You know what I mean? So, when I don't get the stressed, you know, when I stop getting the stress bit, the sleep I think will come. There was when was it? Maybe 5 nights ago? I was led there and I got quite tired. Like the yawns, you know, the proper, like, I could just turn over and go, but I couldn't let go. And that's where that stuff knocks you out. It makes you really tired. It makes you beyond that edge. It takes you another 50% higher, and then you're like, you can't hold it off. Do you know what I mean? Is that hologram stuff, is it? We've not bought anything for Christmas. Kids were asking me if I want anything. I don't really want anything. I thought about a keyboard, but I can't play the game, so I don't want the keyboard now. It was a special keyboard that one key can do 2 things, and that's what I needed on this game. So I don't need the keyboard now. But never know, a game might come out next year or something. Not every game's coming out again on the 17th or the 16th. 18th this month. We'll try it. It's not my sort of game. It's got a bit of what I like, but it's not got what I like. So we don't watch TV anymore, so that's kind of a bit of an awkward one. And YouTube, you can only watch so much YouTube. Do you know what I mean? I watched years of documentaries learning different stuff. Do you know what I mean? And it gets a bit tedious after you've done that for 3 years straight, you know? Watching hour-long documentaries, 30 minutes. But now I realise I can handle a maximum of about 3 minutes. I concentrate on a video and then I'm fucking off. I stop listening to it. Right, I think that's enough. There, we did it. No chips. It's only because I didn't have any mushrooms. I genuinely don't even like chips. I think if I was to have chips once every 2 weeks, I might like them. But I've had them like 4 days in a row, and I don't know, it's just so bland. I think it's the salt I probably like the most about chips. Because you get that salt, you know, you put the salt on it. I have nice salt as well, so. Right, so a tiny bit of salt on the mushroom, because we've done that, a bit on there, bit of pepper. I should have bought that plant-based mayo. Actually, was quite nice. I liked it. Jalapeno sauce, which is actually quite nice. Is that the empty one or the full one? I think that's the empty one. add a bit of spice in it, people. Where is it? Mustard over here. Bit of mustard. I love mustard. I got those caramelized onion sausages, so still want mustard with them. Still want me mustard. There you go, people. Mushrooms, caramelized onion sausages with a nice bit of shallot. Nice bit of healing food in there. That's going to rebuild my liver. That is. Alright. Feed the cells. Some good food, baby. We've been eating takeaways for a couple of days, 3 days, somewhere. So, knife. Why have we got this knife? It's going to rebuild my liver. Catch you later, people. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Thanks for the chat. See you later, Mel. Many thanks for the thumbs up. 8, infinity. Let's go. Woo! See ya.